Hello and welcome to What's Map for Cities Skylines, your one-stop shop for everything workshop. There are thousands of items on the workshop now, so finding the right one for your next city build is a huge task. So each day, Monday to Saturday, we'll review some using our 5-star rating and the coveted seal of approval. So join me, fellow Skylines explorers, as we venture out to today's new land. Who am I? I'm BonBonB, and you are very, very welcome.
Come here now, girl.
Hello and welcome to What's Map, your one-stop shop for everything workshop. BonBon here, how are you doing? And it's Saturday, and we normally celebrate Saturday halfway through the show with an asset review with an item that's somewhat quirky. Now today's asset is, well, it's royal, and that's the long and short of it. And that double pun will become clear as we get to that part of the show. In the meantime, let's get on and do today's somewhat dark map. It's the Dark Forest by Stay Back 500. The Proclaimers probably know what that's about. I'm a little bit lost. Where were we? Ah, yeah, the Dark Forest. The start location is like so. Very long extended highway into the start square. And then the resources are based around the 25 tiles, so clearly not intended to be used on the 81 tile. A lot of trees, but then it is a dark forest. The workshop, we need Owl's North Dark Scene, which I wasn't even aware of until today, and then we need a couple, 2 trees, a rock pack, and quartz crystal pillars, which isn't really, we'll talk about that in a moment. Anyway, right off in the fog, we've got a double highway connection right on the edge of the map there, with the fog switched off, which we'll now go and have a look down at proper street level. But yeah, quartz crystal pillars are not really essential. I don't know why they've been added as a requirement. Maybe they're trying to advertise them. Pass on that one. Anyway, in the fog, so we'll ignore some of the detailing out here, although it's a little bit up and downy. And then we're all elevated all the way as well, which once again some of you like, some of you don't. Jinky junky connection here, and then we'll bear off and into the forest itself. Problem with the elevated highways is it can be, especially on undulating terrain. Oh, it's like glitching with a tree there through the concrete on either side. Yeah, also something to note here. Look, perfectly straight, little bit wibbly wobbly. You can tell by the edge. Look at the edge there. That's a bit wibbly wobbly. That's perfectly straight. And it just, to me, that says the one was drawn, and then the second one, now perfectly straight on either side. I reckon Move It's been used to tweak the highway a little bit further down. Anyway, more glitchy trees trying to encroach onto the highways there. But yes, elevated. Now this particular intersection, because of the elevated highway, juts out a little bit, I'm afraid. But some of you will like this. And when you get jutting like that, sometimes you get a little bit of mantle showing through. How are we looking on mantle? I think we might have got away. Oh no! Ooh, no, we didn't get away with mantle. Not a good thing. And some over that side as well. But yes, it's a little bit well, forced, that intersection, forced to meet the highways. Hello highways, I don't want to meet you. Okay. What we got? We have now this bridge looks yeah. Not particularly clever. Once again, because we've gone elevated, that's what's caused that. And it's been drawn at speed and just kind of left there without checking. Please check your work, guys. Load your map up, have a quick look before you upload it, because I mean sometimes you get a really good map that just needs a little bit of twiggling. Anyway, intersection here. Everything's fine about it. A bit of a Whirlpool intersection. I know they have names, these things, you guys, and you will put me right. For me, Whirlpool. Okay, jinky janky connection on the down ramp there. Climb up the hill here. Start square intersection. Like this. And then, we're elevated again. What have we got here? We have got a little bit of street light clipping, but right in the corner there. I think we might let that go. Maybe let that go, maybe. Anyway, left hand side, it drops down really sharply, stops there. Whereas this one carries on all the way up to a point where you can barely use it any further, and then drops down suddenly. Okay, not pretty. Definitely not pretty. Okay, and then we're right by the water source there. Look at that. Oh, we can put a dam across here. That's a good location for a dam. That is definitely a good location for a dam. Right across the edge there. That would provide quite a lot, I would imagine. Okay, where were we? We'll head back this way. Intersection here, swirling around. Nice and tight. And oh no, we've got clipping street lamps again. Clipping street lamps, you damn you. They're actually bad ones, those ones. We're not going to ignore those ones, they're poor. That goes off to the fog that way, so we'll go this way because another bridge. This is a better bridge, much better bridge, perfect bridge no less. Some good quality roads there. Then it loses form here, I'm afraid. Dips down, climbs up. And then down here, a little bit of a left turn here. Oh, and drapery. Look at this. I don't know what to say about that, really. That's just odd. If you manage to pop down road and it pops up like that with a suspended bridge, go back and do it again. Do it in smaller sections or something, for Pete's sake. That's just disappointing. And we'll drop down here, and then we'll drop down a little bit further. It's ugly. I've got to say, it's ugly. And the bridge seems to be on the slope as well. Doesn't really work as a suspension bridge. It's slopey bridges, I'm afraid. That is ugly as well. Oh my god, that is ugly. That's worse than having a shave in the morning. Ugly, that is. Good grief. Down here, we have intersection again, plopped and probably okay. I don't see any clipping street lamps there. And then we'll bear off left here over the railway, and right that way, and another moderately good looking bridge, apart from the up ramp there is, yeah, it's just drooped a little bit. Ah dear, I apologise. I was hoping for a little bit more from this. Oh, janky, jinky, janky, ooch, ooch, and ooch. And then off towards the fog this way. Which means we can have a look at the rail. Now, the rail here, for some bizarre reason, first of all, we've got a double rail connection. Let's switch the fog off. Double rail connection going on to one there. Okay. And then we come this way. Okay, we're in the fog, so it doesn't really matter too much, that little hill, but why? And then back this way. I think the rail plans were probably a little bit under the influence of some bourbon or something when they put that one down. Yeah, we cut down through here. This is quite nice. This is nice. That's very sharp right angle turn. Come on, what? How many train lines do you know that have a right angle turn like that? You know, that's not in a sharp depot. That's not too bad there, I guess. All right, there, another right angle turn there. Deary dear. Up the climb there, which is poor. And now we are off in the fog here. I've got the fog switched off. That's the downside to having the fog switched off. You can't tell how close you are to the edge of the map and whether this is kind of forgivable. We are quite close to the edge of the map here. So what we'll do is we'll go the other way. Now into the 25 tiles, and it's better. It is definitely better. Here, okay, first of all, awful bridge. Secondly, why have we got a bridge? Yeah, awful and why. There's no reason for a bridge there at all. Let the city builder put his own bridge in. Anyway, that terminates there. Right, so yes, if we pull back, shall we go this way? Well, we'll follow the rail a little bit further along before we go to the... Ooh, now, once again, we've gone elevated here. This is interesting. I quite like this. I don't know what the point is, but I do quite like it. And then we've got the docks. Okay, time for that quirky. The quirky asset of the week. And we go down to Asset Corner and... Oh, there's nothing there. There's nothing there. No, it's an invisible quirky asset. Oh, hang on. Hang on. Hang on. No, there's definitely nothing there. Perhaps it's a lawnmower. That's what we're looking at. We are looking at a lawnmower. Ah, but if we pull back, it'll glitch in. It will glitch in. Glitch, damn you. There it is. It's ruler long. Well, I'm guessing there's a ruler short somewhere. By Peluso NN. And now this, I'm guessing, is designed to be of help to you guys that want to have specific measurements in your city, certain distance from here to here. Problem with this is, I mean, I'm cinematic camera here, and from the wrong angle, from the wrong distance, it glitches out, which makes it difficult to actually use as an actual tool. But anyway, rule along, Palooza N. Today's quirky, possibly useless asset of the day, but also you might find use for it. It might work for you guys. Okay, and off to Themington Island for the final time this week for Woodland 4K by Densient with the Wild Wilderness Slut. Ooh, bit of wilderness. And let's do some factoids. Where were we? The Incas were the world's first dentists. Apparently. I wouldn't know. I didn't apply for a license. A Dublin doctor recommended to filmgoers that they wear dark glasses to watch the screen for no longer than a minute at a time in case they were blinded. Do you know what? Time for one more. Viper flesh was recommended by doctors as an antidote to old age. Yes, it would viper years off of you. As opposed to adder flesh. Okay. I think I should quit while I'm ahead, which very rarely happens. So that's it today from the factoids, and off back to the dark forest with Stayback 500. Thank you very much, Stayback 500. Shipping route, we have this one. Crosses across the air route, okay. We don't look at the air routes because I just naturally assume if there's an air route, pretty much it'll work. Pretty much. Shipping routes sometimes are a little bit, not too clever. Sometimes. Okay, water flow. There's a lot of water on this map. It's hard to tell from the overhead views, but yeah, lots of water, and it is all flowing strongly. So I don't think we can really grumble too much about that with this map. Not a problem. Get out to sea. Not so much motion in the ocean, but that said, you're probably going to be okay because stick it in the rivers. It'll be fine, guys. It will be fine. The overhead view shows you the layout of the roads, and they're pretty straight. Straight roads. Okay, out here in the ocean we have some buildable islands. Nice little ones, probably work very nicely for ferries. Out here we have the essential lighthouse. Ooh. Okay, where were we? Now this way we have some docks. Yep, that's what I mean. Unfortunately, we've got these, well, the rocks that have got oil over them, so that the water doesn't like to touch them, and we just get this glitching, water glitching. Better choice of rocks next time, I think. We've got a lonely tree there, showing its face through. I'm okay with that. It's fine. These things do happen. All on his own, one little one. Right, rivers. We have lots of rivers, lots and lots of rivers, and lots of trees. Hell, are there a lot of trees? Nice little feature in the middle of the map here. I like that. That's good. Good fantasy mountain building. I quite like that. That works quite nicely. And if we come down here, we have a castle. Now, call me a traditionalist. I do like a castle gate, and also. Castle walls being round, yeah, I know it happens. I know. As castles go, I don't really like that one. Everything about it. At least one straight wall on the castle, please. Anyway, we got droopy bridges. Anyone remember Droopy? Oh, I love a bit of Droopy. Oh, he was so miserable, wasn't he? Oh, crikey. Yeah, come on, kids, you got to watch more cartoons if you don't know who Droopy was. Oh, he was one of the best. And this river detail, it's a shame it's out in the fog. It's completely ignored this. I love this. In fact, I'm going to leave this as my closing image, shall we? Aesthetically, I don't know. I like the overall design of the map. I just don't feel appealed by it. I'm going to mark it up to 3 stars. I think it's 2 stars for looks, but I'm going to give it a 3rd star for the design. Detailing, all sorts of problems. I don't even know where to begin with that one, so I'm just going to dump it in a 2. I think we'll just give it 2. It doesn't deserve a 3, I'm afraid. Gameplay potential, I want to give this 4 stars. I think very playable. But because of the low detailing, there's an awful lot of things to fix before you can actually get in and play. So because of that, I'm going to mark it down from 4 to a middly 3. But I think it's definitely one that if this sort of map you want to play and you don't mind fixing the problems, or you don't care about the problems, then it's very playable. The Dark Forest by Stayback 500. And that concludes this week's maps. Well, we got a couple of new series, hopefully starting next week. That's actually... Well, they're not Let's Plays. It actually ties in with the channel's theme a lot better than the Let's Plays. I think you'll be enjoying them. I don't know exactly when they're going to start, but I'm thinking probably Sunday next week. If they don't happen, it'll be the week after. It will happen. They're coming soon. More about that when it's closer. Anyway, thanks for watching, commenting, liking and subscribing. Join me tomorrow for something and then Monday for something. Have a great weekend. See you soon. Bye now.